Look, it's me in the same pants as last time. Can they be called pants? I feel like they should have another term. Pajamas, is that it? Okay, I got it. Also, a candle in this video again. This time it looks like my hair might catch fire, and it is a real candle, but we have a safe distance, so rest assured, everybody's fine in both scenarios. I was kind of mean to you guys in the last video because in the actual video, before I even sat down on the bed, I told you guys that the candle wasn't real, but then when I was editing, I was like, I'm gonna mess with them, and I switched it up. So editing Marie's got to get her kick somehow. Thanks for letting it be at your expense. This is a video that I've wanted to make for a couple of months. Those of you who've been following me on Instagram especially, you know that I have lost almost 30 pounds. I'm at like 28 pounds, 29 pounds, 27 pounds. I keep fluctuating back and forth. I will let you know when I hit those 30 pounds though. You guys have been sending me so many messages, especially in my DMs on Instagram, about how I finally was able to start like working out on a regular basis and making that mental shift. I've been very public about not being one of those people who enjoys working out. I don't believe, Elle Woods, that I actually get happy endorphins after working out, and now, nearly a year into working out on a regular basis, I can still say that's true. I know so many women who are super motivated. They put their mind to something and it's like point A, point B, and they do whatever they can to go straight shot there. Then there's those of us in the other category. We're the kind of people that finally get around to filming a video past midnight. We have tried and true procrastination techniques, and while these people are all about their power suits and their power moves and the hashtag hustle, we're over here about our power naps. So it's hard for us folk to get up and get moving and keep it on a regular basis until it becomes a lifetime routine. I just won't ever be that girl where it feels good to like bring myself to the brink of pain because I'm working out so hard. And I wish I was. Those people are amazing to me. The marathon runners, the go-getters, I'm super impressed by them. I'm gonna be the one waiting with a space blanket to make you cozy at the end of your run and a bowl of pasta because I want to enjoy your accomplishment with something that I understand. And this is the version that I understand. For those of you that have my same kind of brain, I have two videos for you, this one being the first one, on ways that I was able to shift my thinking in order to get myself onto a like lifestyle of working out and being healthier. So I'm gonna give you these two videos, which are relatively simple. So this first one's gonna be on like workout hacks, or maybe it's mindset hacks, and the second one will be on food hacks. I won't go into that one too much now. You'll have to watch the second video. And then hopefully I'll answer most of your questions in these two videos, and any questions you have left over about my entire lifestyle change in general, you can ask in a Q&A that I will do after that. So 3 videos in total. And then you'll know everything there is to know about how I have started to transform myself. Before we jump in, today's video is sponsored by Kopari. I have been looking for an all-natural, aluminum-free deodorant for years. I have proof. These are some of the reject natural deodorants that are sitting in my cupboard, and it's not even all that I have. There was some that seemed to perform okay, not as good as the traditional brands that I was used to, but I hated the smell. No matter how many different scents that I tried, I couldn't find one that smelled good. I resigned to think that that was just the way that it was for natural deodorant, and figured I would just pick the least of the evils. As I've tried more and more, there have been some where Ryan has told me that I smell like a Christmas tree. There's been others that have made me nauseous and given me rashes underneath my arms. It's really tricky to find a natural deodorant that you love. I've asked for you guys to give me your suggestions of brands to use, and somebody even said Kopari. So when they reached out to me, I was really excited to give it a try. I've been trying everything else in the world. I know it's hard sometimes to take YouTubers serious when you know that there's a sponsorship involved, but I'm not kidding, this is my answer. It's so good. Me, you, me. It's so good. The Christmas pine tree deodorant that I talked about totally left me with what felt like a chemical burn underneath my arms. And I looked into the ingredients, and it was because they use baking soda. So then I was trying to find ones that didn't have baking soda in it, which is tricky to find. It doesn't have baking soda, silicones, parabens, GMOs, sulfates, all of the buzzwords that you don't want to hear in your natural products. It's free of them. It goes on clear and smooth. There's no residue. It smells so good that I want to rub it all over my face. Here's a true to life story for you today. So I've been wearing this all week. I wore it this morning and actually had something really hard happen this morning, which left me in tears when I came home. I'm okay, my family's okay, but life is hard sometimes. And so I came home and I cried into my husband's arms, and he was reassuring me, and then in the middle of me talking and trying to like decompress about what was going on, he sort of glazed over while snuggling me, and I looked at him and I was like, "Are you even listening to me?" And he just went, "Oh, you smell so good." I love it. I love the way it smells so much. You are the highlight of my week. Is that sad? Maybe. I don't care. It brings me joy. Kopari is currently running a campaign called The Truth Stinks about aluminum and why you don't want it in your deodorant. They have a deodorant subscription so you don't have to worry about reordering, and they gave me a unique link, which you can see here, koparibeauty.com/mariethatsme. If you use the link in the description box, you get $5 off your first order. All right, you guys. So how many of you guys watched Legally Blonde like me back in the day, and when she stood up and did her whole court case thing about how happy people have endorphins because they work out and happy people don't murder people, and you thought, oh, that's not me? I am friends with those people who say that they can't function until they've had a morning run, and those that are super energized after they have a workout, but I'm definitely not that person. I've even gone to the doctor to have them like check my thyroid and my hormones and stuff like that, because after working out, I feel extremely exhausted and extremely grumpy. I kind of feel reminiscent of when I'm like PMSing. It's not fun, and it doesn't give me any sort of oomph to want to get up and like push myself into uncomfortableness, killing myself for a workout, when I know I'm just gonna feel crummy afterwards too. And because of that, I just had the blanket statement of I hate working out laid over everything. And so I want to tell you what I found that works for me, and I'm not saying that it does work for you, but maybe if you are in my same cup of cozy, lounge pants, naps yes please community, then maybe these things would work for you too. And if they don't, maybe they'll inspire you to find something that does work, like a close related cousin idea kind of thing. 1, I can't have actually working out be the focus of what I'm doing. 2, it has to include me time. I can't do it with kids running around me and climbing on me and dinner cooking in the background and all that kind of thing. And 3, I've realized I really like getting out of my house and having it be like a set apart piece of my day, which is super surprising to me because I'm totally a homebody. The idea of turning this place into a bunker that I don't have to leave thrills me. Why do you think I shop at Costco so much? So I was shocked that I really liked working out away from my house. Several of my friends love working out at home, so this is a sort of you do you situation. But don't write it off, because I really thought I was not this girl either. It's like when you're sure that an outfit isn't going to look good on you, and then your mom's like, just try it on, and then you put it on and you love it. It's like one of those things. Did that ever happen to you? My mom used to do that to me all the time. So this past summer, I signed our whole family up for a membership at the Y. I chose it because it had the best childcare. And I very quickly learned that if I am counting reps on the machines, if I'm looking at my calories or trying to work out for a certain number of minutes, then I absolutely hate it there. But you know what they have at almost every gym? Cable TV. You know what else they have? Childcare. So that means 2 hours of my day can be me time where everybody's happy. I feel like I unlocked a level of parenting because the Y doesn't just babysit. They have like actual enrichment programs. Your kids make art projects. They do seasonal things. Right now they're making pumpkin related crafts and things. And the kids area is incredible. They have a giant indoor play structure. There's some sort of like laser dodgeball game on the wall where you're hitting lasers instead of actual other people. So I have 2 hours that are free of mom guilt. This sounds like such a cheesy cliche thing to say, but it's like mind-blowing to me because that doesn't ever happen. I'm usually feeling guilty about not paying attention to my kids when I'm doing anything else. So when I first started working out at the Y and I got to be totally free of that mom guilt for up to 2 hours, I felt like I leveled up. But setting that aside, let's say the childcare thing wasn't enough to keep me there, then the final barrier that I needed to get through was actually focusing on working out. By watching the calorie counter or the time or any of the workout stats, it was making me focus on every single motion that I was making. So I very quickly learned that you can flip the screens to being live TV. I would find a channel that I did not have access to at home. I would give myself goals based off of what they were doing on the shows. This is where procrastination comes into play for us because I have tricked myself, and I feel like I'm a genius for this, into feeling like I'm procrastinating while I'm actually doing the hard task thing that I think I'm procrastinating my way through. Does that make sense? My long-standing tried and true technique now is that I, without fail, will go to the gym. I put that screen on the Food Network so fast. I know it seems counterintuitive to watch people make delicious things when I myself am trying to not eat those delicious things, but for some reason it works for me. You figure out what works for you. Maybe it's true crime dramas, but here's the science behind my method. There's a solid chunk of time in these shows from when they start their recipes until they take that like very satisfying delicious bite, and I will get on the machine and go, not stopping, working up a sweat, not looking at any of my stats until they take that bite. And then when they do, I give myself a quick check-in. I'm usually super impressed about how far the calorie count has gone. If I feel like I'm sick of that machine, then I get off, hop on another one. They always do a couple of recipes in those shows, so I'll do the same thing again. And the Food Network totally has a formula. So their formula works with my formula. I burn calories while they consume calories. My children are having the time of their life. It has made working out something I look forward to, because I'm not looking forward to the working out at all. I'm looking forward to watching uninterrupted Food Network and feeling like a great mom because my kids are so thrilled every single time we go. So I go work out at the gym twice a week. But then the other thing I found is that there is more than just Zumba out there for dance workouts. And so I found one that I affectionately call my Booty Booty Shake Shake class. There's a lot of twerking, which I can't do. There's a lot that I can't do actually, but it's fun. And I like to pretend that I am at my auditions for Pitch Perfect, or sometimes at my Dallas Cowboys cheerleading practice, whatever I want to be inside my own head. And I'm moving my body for an entire hour, and I have so much fun doing it that I now take that dance class 3 times a week. So for me, the key has been figuring out how to work out without focusing on the workout. If you ask me, I'm watching TV and I'm dancing. So for those of us in procrastination nation, that doesn't feel right. Lie to yourself to the benefit of yourself. You have my permission. The last thing that I do to just really push myself over the edge is I will do mini workouts. There's several apps where it's only like 7-minute abs. Ryan and I will do those together at home. And even though it's cliche to say, it's always better to have a buddy doing things with you. So if you can get your spouse involved or a friend to join the gym with you, some sort of accountability, it really does help. Create a challenge with your friend, find an app you both like, set a schedule for when you're gonna do it, and then keep each other accountable so that you actually do it. That's like the least motivational one for me, but I do love a community affair, which is why I love you guys and why I wanted to share this. Hopefully something in there was a little bit helpful. If you guys have any I don't like to work out fitness hacks, please leave them below. I feel like for me, I unlocked hidden knowledge. Like if this Life of Marie were a video game, I have found secret levels in secret rooms. I'm glowing with the superpowers now. I'm running faster and jumping taller. So it was info I wanted to share. So the next video will be on how I figured out how to eat things without feeling like I'm missing out too much, because once again, I do not have strong willpower. I am not the girl who's going to deny myself a cookie. And I need to feel like I have delicious things and treats in my life in order to be able to like maintain this. So we'll dive into that next time. Start thinking of questions too, because we are going to do a Q&A after that on anything else that I haven't answered in these 2 videos. I hope you guys got something out of this. I was excited to tell it, and now I'm like, is this just a me thing? Maybe it's just a me thing. If it doesn't, you watched and I love you for it. Leave me a workout related emoji below if you got to this part. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notifications. I'll see you next time. And then I go to turn the camera off and I get a weird close-up shot of my face. It's just so weird. It's like a fish. And then we turn you off.